This has to be the most unhinged thing I've ever seen in LEGO Star Wars.
We're so sorry!
Jabba the Hutt, who is a Jedi in this universe, riding on the back of Darth Jar Jar, who has cybernetic insect legs. And just like this, today I'm going to show you 101 insane details and Easter eggs you might have missed in LEGO Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2.
It's now fabulous!
Also, if there are any details I missed that you noticed, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe so I can afford therapy after seeing this. And hey everyone, it's Andrew. Also, just a heads up, this video is going to contain spoilers for LEGO Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. At the start of episode 2, we see the original LEGO Star Wars logo from all the way back in 1999. And this is very fitting considering it's shown just before the flashback sequence where we see Jedi Bob being trained by Solidus.
Yet the Council forbids this knowledge.
Is that a Sith holocron?
Did you notice the very cheeky comment about Snoke and the Snoke pit?
We found a bunch of discarded clones of this Snoke guy. We didn't know what to do with them, so we threw them in this pit.
But who's Snoke?
It doesn't even really matter.
This is obviously a very cheeky jab at the sequels, considering Snoke didn't really end up mattering to the overall plot of the sequels. So I'm pretty sure this is Kyle Katarn from the Dark Forces and Jedi Academy games. And I'm pretty sure this is also the first time he's appeared in LEGO Star Wars. I'm also pretty sure Kyle Katarn is not yet a canon Star Wars character. He still exists in the Legends continuity, and spoilers, but he gets killed in episode 3. In episode 4, Luke says,
Might even mess around and do the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. I know it's scientifically incorrect, but it sounds good.
the reason it's scientifically incorrect is because a parsec is a measurement of distance and not time, and the Kessel Run, I believe, physically can't be done in less than 12 parsecs.
Hey, it's me.
Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Instead of Night Sisters on Dathomir, we get Day Sisters on Dathomir. Absolutely genius.
Why do you tread in our sacred grove?
And also Dathomir is kind of nice this time and not an evil, dark, red looking place. Did you notice that Sig calls Grogu Baby Yoda?
Is that a baby Yoda? Hey there, little one.
And I believe this is the first time Grogu has ever been acknowledged as Baby Yoda officially by Disney.
You're so cute, yes you are, with your big old eyes and your big old ears and your green, wrinkly old man skin.
The Mandalorian's ship is a combination of both of Din Djarin's ships, merging the Razor Crest with the modified N1 Naboo starfighter to get something pretty awesome.
I'll be the administrator of this beatdown.
The new Sith Lords in Rebuild the Galaxy include Darth Rey, Darth Rose Tico, who has both halves of her medallion. The other half is supposed to belong to her sister, so clearly she didn't give her the other half. Something horrible probably happened there.
Why didn't we think of that?
Darth Jyn Erso, who I still can't imagine as being evil. Darth Jawa, who I've suspected as being a Sith Lord all along. Darth Kit Fisto.
We've been calling it the Battle Ball.
Darth Nubs, the Padawan from Young Jedi Adventures. Darth Hammerhead. And of course, my personal favorite, Darth Jar Jar. The line,
We're being attacked by a single ship?
is a reference to Poe Dameron attacking the First Order fleet on his own as a decoy in The Last Jedi.
I know what it feels like to be a brave little droid!
Did you notice how they were clone troopers in the Death Star instead of stormtroopers? In this galaxy, clearly the clones never became stormtroopers. Also, there's a bunch of Admiral Akbars playing Sabak, and they too are the stormtroopers in this galaxy.
It's a trap.
Also, the Death Star we see in Rebuild the Galaxy, or as they call it, the Battle Ball,
Battle Ball!
is the real-life LEGO Star Wars Death Star set, which costs over $1,000. The sub-thermal detonator we see the Mandalorian use, I believe is actually based on the carbonite grenade you can use in the RPG Star Wars The Old Republic. Darth Jawa is continuously spinning in Emperor Palpatine's chair in the throne room throughout this entire sequence, and he's also guarded by royal guards. Also during this sequence, Jedi Bob is wearing Darth Vader's helmet and is about to be trapped in Vader's meditation chamber, which is kind of strange considering Vader's one of the good guys, a Jedi in this timeline.
The amount of help.
Oh, that's enough out of you, Jedi Vader.
And the black version of his helmet shouldn't really exist. Also, during the Death Star sequence, we see a microfighter Dark Millennium Falcon and X-Wing. This, I believe, is the first time we've ever seen a micro version of the Dark Millennium Falcon, which is based on the regular microfighter Millennium Falcon, but isn't a real LEGO set yet. And the Dark Millennium Falcon also changes into the microfighter version when it flies into the Porgill's mouth. The Porgills being the Purgill, but porgs. Should we do something for luck?
Should we do something for luck?
You don't need luck when you're this good.
Was Jedi Bob about to kiss Sig, just as Leia kisses Luke? I just noticed Yessie gives Grogu a frog, which is actually really similar to the idle animation for Grogu in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. For seemingly no reason at all, the Millennium Falcon shoots a poor little mouse droid. What did the mouse droid do to you, bro? The Landalorian references the planet Landalore and also talks about partying with a mythosaur.
Crazy.
Now, I want to know, is Landalore just a planet full of Landos? That's a scary thought. You might have heard Solitus say,
You're just little children with laser swords playing a silly game that will never stop.
this is what George Lucas infamously called lightsabers over and over again.
Laser sword. Laser sword. Laser
Jump on if you want to live.
This line is a reference to Terminator 2, where Arnold says,
Come with me if you want to live.
Solitus's ship is quite an interesting one. It's a combination of a Lucrehulk, the Tantive 4 or a Corellian Corvette, and also has two AT-AT heads. In the flashback sequence, Jedi Bob says,
I'm not afraid.
which is what Luke says to Yoda when in training on Dagobah.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
I'm so glad we got the return of Quill.
It is too cold.
You really think so?
I have spoken.
Oh, you're such a grump.
You might be wondering who the most random character in all of LEGO Star Wars is that they've introduced into Rebuild the Galaxy, Jackson.
You probably haven't heard of me because I'm a real deep cut, and I want answers.
He is indeed a deep cut and was from a Star Wars comic from all the way back in 1977, the same year A New Hope released.
You ever heard of the carrot and the stick? I'm all about the stick.
Did you notice Yessie makes a distress call to Watto, Mara Jade, and General Hux, as well as Red Leader?
Is anyone there? Watto, Hux, Mara, Red Leader, anyone?
So I'm assuming, for whatever reason, they're all rebels in this version of the galaxy. I can't imagine Watto being a rebel, hey. Hux already is a rebel. I'm the spy.
I am the spy.
I think it's pretty funny that in this version of the galaxy, the Jedi Order is on Canto Bight, considering that's where the casino is in the real Star Wars galaxy. All the Jedi gone gambling. When running from the giant Chewbacca, Sig asks Chewie if he wants to play holo chess and says he'll let him win.
Maybe just want to play some holo chess? I'll let you win.
Let the Wookiee win.
A few characters make an appearance in the background in the village here. We can see the Grand Inquisitor, Kylo Ren, or maybe it's Ben Solo, and also Enfys Nest from Solo: A Star Wars Story. I love that Cal Kestis says Game Over Man because he's from a video game. Get it? Huh.
Game over, man.
When referring to Solitus, Dev says the line,
Serve that old Kowakian monkey lizard? No way. Solitus is the one who sent us here.
and in the background we see Salacious B. Crumb, a Kowakian monkey lizard, get sad and walk away. Maul is the administrator of Snow City instead of Lando being the administrator of Cloud City, and I don't think this place is up high as Cloud City is. I think it's just kind of cold and snowy.
It's so fabulous, so fabulous, it's so fabulous. Come on, Quill, sing along. It's so, come on, Quill. Oh.
Sig builds a speeder bike with a sidecar to fit Ahsoka. And I believe this version of the speeder bike already exists and isn't something he created. There's an Imperial version as well as the Bark speeder version, and also we see one in Skeleton Crew. Viper, the probe droid, says,
If you call us that again, I will quite literally self-destruct.
which is actually what the Viper probe droid did at the start of Empire Strikes Back.
I didn't hit it that hard. Must have had a self-destruct.
No surprise about this one, Ki-Adi-Mundi is a Sith Lord. I always suspected there was something going on with him. He seems a little sus.
Cast off into everlasting nothing. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
So it's revealed that Sig and Dev have a Force dyad between them. A Force dyad is a rare mystical bond that links two Force-sensitive individuals, making them one in the Force, allowing them to share senses, thoughts, and even physical interactions across vast distances. And it's the same connection Kylo has with Rey in the sequels. Yes, this is Darth Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's still as quippy and witty as ever.
You're all highly amusing.
But quite doomed, I'm afraid.
And also, we see Darth Revan. And Sig says to Revan,
And Darth Revan, not as familiar with your work, but based on your clothes, I'm thinking Old Republic? Not much of a talker. Okay.
The not much of talk line is a reference to the Knights of the Old Republic, where Revan really don't say all that much. Did you notice Jedi Bob say,
One with the Force is with me, blah, 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 blah.
I'm one with the Force is with me.
This is a Sandcrawler AT-AT. That is all. The alternate Jedi in Rebuild the Galaxy include Jedi Master Palpatine, the leader of the Jedi Council, Jedi Vader, Jedi Jabba the Hutt, who has dual-wielding lightsabers and is one of the most incredible unhinged things to come out of this series, Jedi Janna, Jedi Cad Bane, who's given up his bounty hunting days, Jedi Dooku, who I guess didn't turn to the dark side and also has a green lightsaber instead of blue, which he had in the other galaxy before he turned to the dark side, Jedi Lobot, finally thankful he doesn't have to do the dirty work of Lando Calrissian, and Jedi IG-88. In this version of the galaxy, Greedo and Princess Leia are in love, so I guess Greedo shot first, and he's also wearing Han's clothes, just like Lando did in Empire Strikes Back. Why were you doing that, bro? It was weird. General Grievous seems to be collecting blasters instead of lightsabers. I guess in this galaxy, he ain't going and killing Jedi, and is instead collecting blasters from droids, maybe? Did you know Luke Skywalker in Rebuild the Galaxy is actually voiced by Mark Hamill?
Hey, I'm Luke Skywalker, but different and weird.
And for some reason, he's wearing Padme's necklace, the one Anakin gave to her when he was still a boy after being freed as a slave.
So you'd remember me.
In this version of the galaxy, Yoda is the leader of the Rebel Alliance and also has a Rebel belt. I think we also hear a modified version of the Lego Star Wars Yoda death sound. Palpatine quotes himself, but in a light side version.
You will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great many things.
We also get to hear the Palpatine jump sound twice. And in Star Wars Legends, this scream is actually a stun attack he used to stun enemies, or Jedi, before stabbing them. In this version, I guess he's just screaming. He also quotes himself again here.
A surprise, but a welcome one, to be sure.
Also, did you notice that Brickhead's version of Ahsoka couldn't get up on her own? She was stuck on her back, kind of like a turtle that's been flipped. This is a TIE Interceptor. This is a Resistance bomber mixed with an X-Wing. And the Force burner ship they eventually create is like a snowspeeder with flames and looks pretty cool. The heroes are also chased down by an ARC-170, a clone ship that's being flown by Cassian Andor. Here we see an A-Wing that's been mixed with a Jedi Starfighter, similar to Anakin's. This is a U-Wing. I think this is Kylo Ren's shuttle. Also, guys, just heads up, if you like some of these ships like me, and you're thinking of buying Lego sometime soon, consider using one of my affiliate links in the description for Amazon and Lego.com and help support me and let me make more Lego Star Wars videos. In this version of the galaxy, Naboo is a pirate outpost instead of Tatooine, a wretched hive of scum and villainy, if you will, which is the complete opposite of what that planet is in our normal galaxy. So essentially what we're looking at here is Naboo's version of Mos Eisley. Did you see Dr. Evazan here? He doesn't like you.
I don't like you either.
Also, if this is Ponda Bubba, I'm really glad to see he still has both his arms. Obi-Wan hasn't sliced one of them off yet. Jedi Vader says the line,
"It was a long time ago in a relationship far, far away."
He also says,
"I told her a pirate's life was not for me,"
which is a reference to the Pirates of the Caribbean song,
"It's a pirate's life for me."
In this scene, we also see a few more of Queen Amidala's pirates, who include Zam Wessel, Nien Nunb, a Powan, who I believe is Tion Medon, and I think one of the best jokes in the entire special, Luke is wearing a slave outfit instead of Leia wearing this.
What? I thought we were going swimming.
Did you notice Jedi Bob makes a Darth Vader quote?
I sense something. A presence I have not felt since, I guess, that other time that I felt it. Now follow my lead.
In the back here, we can see Captain Phasma. I believe she has replaced Bib Fortuna as, I guess, the second in command. One of the most disturbing things in this series is C-3PO and R2-D2 torturing Servo, just like the Gonk droid is being tortured in Jabba's palace. The BB-Wing is actually a really clever engineering joke because both the B-Wing and BB-8 function with the use of a gyroscope. I'm no engineer, but basically a similar mechanism, a gyroscope, helps both of them move and function, which is why we get the BB-Wing. We can see in the background here also a gold Naboo Star Cruiser instead of silver. Ahsoka calls Vader,
"Nice shot, Sky Guy."
We also get the classic references.
Try spinning! It's a good trick!
In this flashback, we see Sig and Dev back in their nerf herding days. And this series in season 1 was the first time we ever saw what nerf herding was on screen, which of course is the famous Princess Leia line,
"You stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder."
I just gotta point out that in this galaxy, the sail barge can fly in space. I mean, technically, Jabba's version might have been able to do this, but the rebels blew it up before it got the chance. I believe the Vulture droids here have been combined with the droid HMP gunship because they don't look like regular Vulture droids to me. There's also Tri-Fighters, and I think they just have a bit of a different paint job in this galaxy. In episode 4, Sig says,
"Let the Force flow through you. We're all luminous beings, right?"
And there's also a line from Yoda that has many different interpretations and meaning. I'll let you go down that rabbit hole if you so please in your own time.
Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter.
Did you notice the Landalorian says,
Works every time.
Now this is a reference to the Colt 45 commercials Billy D. Williams appeared in during the late 80s.
I don't claim you can have a better time with Colt 45 than without it.
It works every time.
Here I spotted Hunter from The Bad Batch. This is Neil from Skeleton Crew. And Palpatine references Darth Plagueis.
This guy talks more than Darth Plagueis the Long-Winded. Let's do it!
Clearly he thought the Darth Plagueis story went on for a little too long.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Number 101 is up to you. What's one detail you noticed in LEGO Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy that I might have missed? Let me know in the comments. Watch this video to see all the out-of-bounds details I found in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, and thanks for watching this. Always remember,
Stay bombastic.